with about three young men. I thought they were very, very apt and they could reason very well. But their response to some of my questions were very shocking. But what really, really, guys now see voting as business. They see elections as business. They no longer see elections like a process for you to choose your leaders that will determine your future, the future of yet unborn people, the future of the country. Nobody sees elections these days as that. It's now business. And this business, how did it come about? In every business, there must be a buyer, there must be a willing buyer and a willing seller. In this case, are they willing? Are there willing buyers? Are there willing sellers? Who are the sellers and who are the buyers? What is the behavior of voters heading towards the election? So today we'll take a look at voters' behavior. We'll take a look at the politicians' behavior. And let's see, how did we make our own electoral process a business? So this is what we are going to dive into. So I expect everybody to come up. This is a very serious matter. It concerns the future of every one of us. Even if you are old, you still have a future. That of your children and grandchildren are still there. For the younger ones, how is your tomorrow going to be? If you have become so lapsed about it, relax. You think that you vote, you pay me, I vote. You don't pay me, I don't vote. So it is a very serious matter, and we will discuss about it. I'm not here to talk about vote buying and all that. I want to look at the behavior of both the voters and, of course, the politicians that are being voted for. That is going to be our focus today on the show. A very, very important thing we must talk about. We must educate ourselves. We must enlighten ourselves over these issues. We are going to look into these. We'll look at the consequences of good governance. Let's take a look at good governance for a once, not the bad governance. Let's look at what good governance will bring. Do we desire it? If we don't desire it, then we'll remain where we are. We'll continue to do what we do, and then we'll look at it and complain as long as possible. So there are a lot of takeaways from this program. So everybody stick around. We will have enough time to deal with it today on the show. All right, welcome aboard. My name is Barry Cosmos, the Radio Marshal. And guess who is back on the show?
And mine is Judge Don Ikoma.
Yeah, George is back. Everybody where they laughed me yesterday, my partner is back. So welcome aboard, people. Let's go straight into this. How are you feeling this morning? Yeah. How many injections you take? How many doses you collect for you to be back here so soon?
I still need it.
You still need it?
I'm telling you.
Okay, I beg everybody vote. Should we give her a rest or she should stay here? Welcome back anyway. Anyway, we are live on Echo FM. Everybody knows that this is a station to be. Call your friends, call your enemies if you have any, because it's time for the main event on radio. Let's go straight into the newspapers this morning. But before we do that, I think I want to let everybody know that the APP has been cleared. Yes, the fear has been gripping the APP all around, but the APP as a party has been cleared by the court to be a fully registered political party, and they will be participating in the election. So congratulations to APP. Yeah. The court fixed that particular date for on the 14th, but it came earlier than that.
Thank God, at least let's praise them for this one.
The president. So that's one of the breaking news. It came out yesterday. I forgot to tell you, but definitely it is on now. So APP and of course other political parties that were cleared by INEC. I'll bring you details of that later on the show. So at least those of you who are afraid that Ugo Chinyere's party will not work, well, it is now a done deal. Whether you like or like, APP is now a party. And of course, they will be on the ballot. Everybody get ready. The NDC's case has not been heard, but a lot of people say it's dead on arrival. It was a pronouncement of the court, so there's nothing like that. The court is not going to go and go against itself. Since it's the first court of first instance, and there's no way they will begin to say, no way, they didn't pass through the process and all that. When we look into that issue, it was from 2017, they started thinking, planning to register the NDC. So it wasn't as if it was just yesterday. And the court just ruled in March this year, 2026.
Yeah.
March this year, and it became a party. So how on earth you wake up one morning because the party is not gaining momentum to start talking about it? They didn't follow due process, and I don't know where was the due process all this while. So people should learn to stop being petty in playing politics. This is so petty.
Dramatic.
All right, so let's go there. Done. Let's take a look at the national newspapers this morning. Okay. All right, we have, I think, this story from the Daily Post that really caught my attention.
Yeah.
Let's go down.
Okay, 2027 presidency questions Peter Obi's one-term promise.
Why is the presidency worried about Peter Obi's one-time promise?
Thank you.
Why are they worried? Anyway, let's get the story again.
Okay, Presidential Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, has questioned the credibility of former Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi's promise to serve only one term if elected president. Onanuga referenced Obi's political history, alleging that the former Anambra State governor had previously pledged loyalty to the All Progressive Grand Alliance, APGA, before later leaving the party. The presidential aide further alleged that Obi had moved across different political platforms over the years.
So because of that, because they moved from one party to one party, they cannot trust
and they started poking.
They cannot trust his one party, one-time agenda.
Yeah.
That's the next attack.
They started poking.
That's the next attack, everybody. Well, it is so appalling that people who are talking. Bayo Onanuga used to be the biggest critic of the same Tinubu.
Yes.
And today he's working on for Tinubu. And he's talking about integrity. Somebody who has served in government, you've tried to attack left, right, and center, find out where he went wrong. People are worried about Peter Obi moving from here to here.
Yeah.
Not what he is capable of doing where he is in government. He showed that in Anambra State, he doesn't need to steal Anambra people's money. Excuse me. Yeah. Does he need to steal Nigeria's money? Does he need to go borrowing? He never borrowed in Anambra State for 8 years of being governor for one day. They say he did not build any school, but he took Anambra from number 23 to number 1 in education. They say he didn't build roads, but the roads they're using in all the rural areas were all constructed by him. They say he cannot tackle insecurity. Anambra State was the worst insecure state in Nigeria when Peter Obi became president, and he, governor, please, and then he ended that madness. And today, it stopped. Remember Anambra when Isakaba came on board? What is it called?
I think I remember that. Otokoto.
No, Otokoto was in Imo State here.
Oh, okay.
Anambra State was Edingu and the rest of them. Isakaba was more or less a movie. But they
it was actually telling something about
it was the Anambra Vigilante Service under Mbadunuju.
Yeah.
Remember that time? You know, if you carry Lylon past Anambra, the Opi Worker.
Yes.
Yeah, I had Peter Obi talking about Opi Worker, that a madman was the one that told him, if you want to stop this criminal, this is where they come out from. The madman was sitting on the road, but everybody ignored him because he was mad, and he was saying, Governor, come, I want to tell you something. Anambra, people were shouting at the madman, but he said, no, let him. So the madman said, if you want to, this is where they come out from, and this is where they go. They remove this place, and close to the barracks there at Opi Worker. And the governor had to raise the place, and the armed robbery stopped because that was their den where they hide. So sometimes you listen to even mad people; they may give you a very wonderful advice. That's what happened. So right now, the presidency getting worried about one term. Do you think it is something to worry about? Bayo Onanuga, the man you serve, told Nigeria that if I don't give you by any means possible, I will give you 24 hours like electricity. You must have electricity. And if you don't have electricity,
please don't vote
vote for me if I come for second term. That's the man you are worshiping.
Yeah.
But you're worried about somebody who jumped from one party to one party. Oh, me trouble. Oh, boy. Let's move on to the next one. All right. That story, what do you make of it? It starts on the Daily Post newspaper. Let's say gunman kill man, pregnant wife in Plateau. Day after move to and shot on site order or shoot on site order.
Yeah.
Aye.
Horrible.
You kill the man and kill his pregnant wife. That means the child is dead too.
Yes.
Unbelievable. Hayatuddin emerges first ADC aspirant to submit presidential nomination. Who will be Hayatuddin? Where does that come from? We've never seen the Hayatuddin. That's the one that came in later on.
Yeah.
A former banker and economist, Mohammed Hayatuddin, has become the first presidential hopeful of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, to formally submit completed nomination forms ahead of the party's presidential primary. All right.
That's good.
That's great.
Yeah.
ADC has announced the open door policy for all aspirants. If you want to contest, you can come and do the primary.
Yeah.
But would that stop anybody from, would that stop a ticket from winning the ticket?
Time
all
will
right,
tell.
only time will tell. Scotland Celtic captain Louds match winner Ihena Cho. I told you Ihena Cho has rediscovered his scoring touch. He's been banging in the goals in Scotland. Of course, that's the much we'll be taking from the Daily Post. Let's head on now to the Vanguard newspaper. And the Vanguard newspaper done.
Okay, APC primaries, petitions pour in as party clears Uzodinma and Fubara, Ali and others.
According to that study, the governors of the All Progressive Congress, APC, including Hope Uzodinma of Imo State, Similaye Fubara of Rivers State, and former secretary to Oyo State government, Sarafuddin Ali, we are among aspirants cleared for the primaries of the party ahead of the 2027 elections. There have been this clamor, social media commentary and all that, saying that APC told Fubara to go and settle, go and make the agreement he had with Wike and all those craziness. They refused to interview him. The national chairman was not even interested in interviewing him. He was ignored. He got angry. He left, and all those craziness, trying to make it sound like the governor was already, booted out of the whole contest. But Fubara is here live and direct. Governor Hope Uzodinma has been cleared to contest for the Senate. Now it's going to be Hope Uzodinma, Rochas Okorocha, Osita Ezunaso, all for one seat. And I'm hearing that there's somebody from the AA, that is the APP, that will also join the race. So it's like Olu's senatorial seat will be the hottest election in Imo State. Down. Wow, it's got to really, it's about to go down. All right. I can't wait for this one. It's going to be very interesting. I just can't wait. Governor Hope, you get personality, get money.
Yes.
Rochas, get personality, get
very
money.
Good.
Osita, get personality, get money.
Very good.
Who go win? And these people are all bigwigs, national figures in APC. Rochas has been credited to bringing APC in the Southeast. Is it going to be schemed out of the whole situation? Wow, Governor Hope is holding the APC tight with that tight rope. So let's see how this one pans out. Very interesting one. All right, 2027, Kwankwaso tackles Baba Ahmed over alleged demand for PRP presidential ticket.
Yeah.
When I went through this story, Don, you know what I found out? If I say they paint so many people, so they don't come their party, they went to NDC.
But the person in question, the chairman, had a lot to say about Kwankwaso and Obi in the first place. why they actually did not actually sit or take the PRP,
It was,
party in the
it
first
was
place.
trying to cast a shadow on the PDP and Peter Obi and Kwankwaso,
Kwankwaso.
saying they demanded that they will be the president. Because they
Yeah,
said, no,
that
no,
was their
we don't
demand.
play that kind of politics.
That they
Everybody
have
have
to
to
come in.
go register and pass through all the party
Yeah.
procedures before they become. That's why they left. They didn't join them. Who that talk help them? Who that talk help? So why bring out this assertion now? They are no longer members of your party.
Yeah.
Are you trying to make them look bad or good or trying to
Or conclude what other
join the
people
whole
have to
other
say?
things?
Yeah.
Exactly. So what's the essence of saying what you're saying? Because the PRP national chairman was on national television saying they should come, they bring the coalition to PRP.
P.
So the coalition didn't go to PRP.
Yeah.
It can't be like, say, Timaya song, I see, depend them, it is sweet us, can they enter? Done. Oh, God. No, me take a na Timaya singer, I see, depend them, it is sweet us, now wait NDC to sing now. I see, depend them, it is sweet us. All right, everybody. All members of NDC are smiling because they got to be and Kwankwaso. The PRP can only do what? Complain. Lagos Assembly, why we want incumbent seats and new aspirants are talking.
Yeah.
Desmond Elliott has been told by the governor and everybody say, hey, your time don't do. Tinubu tell us, hey, pack. That guy has been in seat for God knows how long. Since,
telling
since
you,
was it not
he has
since
been going there back to
1999?
back.
Yeah, it's been House of Assembly, so you don't even forget some Nollywood star. And yeah, come back to Nollywood. Come back on do film. Well, yeah. Come back, come do film. We don't chop plenty money. If you see Desmond Elliott now, you don't fart.
I'm telling you.
Atine Desmond Elliott. Pass where SM even big pass.
God, bless. My God. And the arrow had to go straight.
Oh God. SM go say, but I don't dream about that this night. SM, you know I love you. You go do me back. All right, let's continue. Let's continue on the show. We have this one from the US done.
Okay, US relaxes visa bonds for World Cup fans.
AMVCA Awards. BB Niger's Queen sparks Guinness World Record buzz after a bread outfit. Somebody used bread do cloth. Which country be this one now? Anyway, that's exactly what she wanted, and now she's got the attention. BB Niger, others girls who enter BB Niger, all of them have become superstars of their making. All right. But how you use bread to do cloth? Don't, how you want
Creativity. Well, people are hungry.
Eh?
Fresh.
For country where people are hungry, carry bread, go do cloth. They go rush the cloth. Man, go pass on show dinner. I don't know. You got naked for road immediately. Oh boy. All right. Keyamo pushes more subnational airlines for domestic regional routes. Good one. You can say anything you want to say about Festus Keyamo, but as aviation minister, I think I like what he's doing. He's been doing a lot of good stuff in the aviation industry. And of course, we've not had anything to complain. But he came out yesterday to start complaining about Peter Obi again, saying Peter Obi's, the NDC zoning the presidential ticket is a political 419. I don't know what he meant by that, but that's what he said. Festus Keyamo. An FJ clarifies report on 40% peculiar allowance for civil servants. They won't change mouth. Which one be peculiar allowance anyway? They want, say Nigeria will always talk for the good thing. Let's see this one. The Office of the Head of Service of the Federation has clarified reports circulating in the media regarding the approval of a 40% peculiar allowance for federal civil servants, stating that it neither approved nor formally communicated such an approval to labor unions. These people can never disappoint. They go deny you. Never use and go hope. They don't deny workers immediately. You're on your own. Who's talking? Let me tell you story. APC says May 23rd presidential primary not postponed. All right. Today is 14th. And we have 8 more days to that, 23rd.
Next week.
We will be watching who will come out as
Next
candidates.
Saturday.
That is definitely going to be the hottest one. So would hope Uzodimma get a senatorial seat. And it's Akpabio go do some with the scheme. May hope no win. Akpa. Okay, biggest story is that Akpabio's daughter-in-law wants to contest the Senate seat with Akpabio.
It's about to get hot.
Akpabio's daughter-in-law wants to contest Senate seat with his father-in-law. Said the papa need to do anything for their senatorial zone. Our Senate president, where they collect 20 billion as constituency projects. Oh, me tabo. No be smart thing. All right, let's hear this one. I rejected NNPC's offer to increase stake in refinery Dangote. Recall that when Dangote was building its refinery, the NNPC was supposed to have 10% of the stake. They now paid for 5%. Later they say we want to reduce to 7%. They say they didn't know if Dangote will succeed.
Or not.
Now, their 5% they paid for, Dangote has surpassed all of them. Now they want to increase their stake.
Because
Whose person share the one made and collect give NNPC? You know what? Dangote say, nay, kaba. He no go work. Nigeria, Germany sealed 65 million euros development push and 300 million euros export credit facility. What does that mean? What figure of speech is that? Grab a copy of the Vanguard newspaper. Get more details on that one. All right, to the Punch newspaper we go.
Okay, Dangote rejects NNPC offer to increase stake in refinery.
And then 2027 primary election dates remain unchanged, says APC.
Good.
Olubadan seeks integration of traditional medicine with modern healthcare. How does one sound for your ear? Integration. How do I use integrate Agbo with paracetamol? But I see why I say it is the way it is now, so that people understand. It's not a matter of speaking grammar. We have to make it look very concrete. Agbo and roots, herbs, alomovitas, and the rest of them, why is I integrate with paracetamol, Fensic, and Panadol? How? How is that going to be possible? But our traditional medicine used to be so effective. The efficacy was so great. What happened to all the roots? Like I keep saying here on radio, before when we were small, your grandmother would just look you. You don't need to.
Yes.
You don't need any stethoscope to check your heartbeat. You just look your eye, open your eye like this, open your eye, touch your skin. They know what is wrong with you. Enter bush, plug one leaf, pour small water, do and we go put your head, their finger, this is their thumb, the thing go rush, enter your body. If you drink them for the next 6, 7, 1 year, nothing like fever for your body. Where are all those leaves? Did they disappear? What happened? Everybody don't leave them. Now they buy medicine astronomical prices with those herbs still in the bush. They don't clear all the bush and forest where they use get those herbs, build house, build mansion, build them. Now they buy medicine from abroad. That's exactly. Nobody remembered that we had the tradomedical healers. I know they talk Babalawo. Babalawo no be healer. Those are only Babatin. Those healers, I mean the traditional medicine practitioners, if you break leg, they remember go orthopedic again, no. They find they carry them go Orodo. so by the time you go to that place, they set your leg, come back, you go there normal, no kind, no thing. They carry that pepper. Oh, your skin go young way. That woman go just chew that pepper thing for your body. Before you know, all your veins, your nerves, everything will start working and you walk again. What happened to all those traditional practices? So the Olubadan talking about this is not just speaking English. We need to go back and look at what God has given to us in our African society and modernize it into preservatives so that we can preserve them for sale. Those leaves can be preserved.
Yeah.
They can be processed and served. This is where we are failing woefully as a government. Nobody thinks about that. All our health institutions, all we want to do is study what Oyinbo man don't write for his book.
And then bring it out.
All our traditional medicine practitioners, if you write these things inside book, but then use them for textbook, they teach people practicing medicine, doctors and all that. By now, this thing would have been, that's why I love China. Why is it that Chinese medicine can never die? will rush to go buy Chinese medical traditional medicine. Come here, come they sell. Doctor this one, chin chan hun shan. We will carry and come sell.
They're always learning.
Chinese medicine. What happened to our own medicine? Mama Iyabo them. What happened to them? Mama Iyabo could cure. Eh? Mama Nkechi can cure. It doesn't even need men. And these people, they charge you money. They don't tell you carry this and give them 1 shilling. Give them 1 leaf or drop 1 fowl. You carry this thing, go. But here, millions and just make headache worry you now. Small fever, go chemist or go pharmacy, go buy drug. They go give you 1, 2, 3, 4 different kind of medicine. You know why? If this one don't work, this one go work. This one don't work, this one go work. They can never give you 1 drug to clear out the whole thing. It is going to be a mixture. By the time they don't mix those things, give you 30, 40,000 don't come out for your pocket. But 1 leaf we go boy. High is the nobody the pot, no touch ground. You pour them for this thing, you drink them, you done well. What happened to all those things? What happened? Where are the practices going?
Yeah.
Africa, we need to wake up, shine our eyes. This acculturation, westernization of everything is killing us, and we don't want to learn. Even the traditional practitioners in village now, all of them don't leave village. They can't find a white-collar job because nobody they patronize them. And they cannot modernize it. No lab can put this thing and then produce the medicine where we would swallow. Only to investments, all of them, they beat their tests, they did terrible. Before, you don't drink Dogoyaro before? You never drink Dogoyaro? You know you try. Your mama no try at all. Man, I say Eda Chijoke don't drink Dogoyaro before. All right, let's go back to the newspapers in Akwa Ibom State. Done.
Okay, Akwa Ibom doctors threaten 1 billion naira lawsuit against EFCC over hospital raid.
Oh, yeah, that's what we discussed yesterday.
Okay.
And our discussion was centered on this particular incident, the Akwa Ibom incident, where EFCC went there and they shot sporadically in the air in a teaching hospital in a university. Can you imagine that? And then they took away. The doctor is a very serious senior lawyer, is a chairman of the Medical Advisory Committee in Akwa Ibom State, and they declared a strike. The NMA declared a strike. Ekpanyong or something. Yeah, that's his name. And 3 others that were arrested by EFCC. For what? Simple because of a medical report that's in court. Crazy. That's the kind of thing. In as much as that was wrong for not complying with EFCC by the medical staff.
But their reaction was also bad.
It's terrible. It's terrible. You can't go to a hospital and be shooting gun.
Telling you.
Somebody died now, you could say they do your lawful duty. That's completely uncalled for. 33.8 billion naira fraud caught Jay's ex-power minister, Maman, 75 years. Hey, Nigerian court don't get liver. Ex-minister jailed 75 years.
That's if they see to it.
How you take happen? Minister, Maman Daura, no, Mama, can never be Maman Daura. Maman Daura, head of Cabal, you know if you work. That's allegedly, of course. They say he was head of Cabal under Buhari's government. Who is this Maman? And you can grab a copy of the Punch newspaper and get more details. Those allegations on Maman Daura was never proven. So at the end of the day, well, we have Maman here, 75. The network doesn't want me to read that story for you, but down the next story here, it says what?
Okay, presidential fleet operations, GOP. Oh, okay, it has.
All right, that Maman story is up now. Network has been really, really terrible this morning. We have Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court on Wednesday sentenced a former Minister of Power, Saleh Maman, to 75 years imprisonment in absentia over a 33.8 billion naira money laundering and fraud case instituted by the EFCC. The court convicted Maman on all 12 counts filed against him by the anti-graft agency, holding that the prosecution proved its case beyond reasonable doubt. And Justice Omotosho ordered that the prison time would run consecutively and not concurrently, bringing the total jail term to 75 years. Amata shouldn't provoke. Chineke me, EFCC don't get conviction. Hey. Because all the people EFCC take to court, we know they hear their case.
But this one
Don't come finally end. Sally Maman, how much they accuse himself? They said he took, he was conspired with other officials of your ministry and some private companies to indirectly convert the total sum of 33 billion 804 million 830,503 naira and 73 kobo. All this kobo, where they come from? We still use kobo for Nigeria. But the EFCC said the crime constituted a criminal breach of trust contrary to sections 18 sub A, 15 sub 2 sub B of the Money Laundering and Prohibition Act of 2011 as amended. All right, EFCC don't win case for court. We celebrate that one. Okay, on that note, let's open up the phone lines for you.
Yeah.
If you are really, really shocked by this one, EFCC has prosecuted another person. 0911 20,000 22
0707 454 1014.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Dawn.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We are happy you're back to partner the FRBC man called Barry
Guru
Compton.
one.
Yes, you know he's Bulubulu, so he forgot you yesterday.
I'm telling
And
you.
he was thinking of his loneliness. we didn't know he's just jealous about you.
Ah,
Can you take his
okay.
hand? Honorable Elder Ngozi Kayuhoma.
Yeah. Welcome, sir.
Yes. Barry, let me start by saying that the people that were disturbing Anambra during the biggest time, and I will be, was the Bakassi boys.
Abakasi. All right.
And the boys who came from Abia.
Okay.
They were loaned from Abia to go and deal with them.
Yeah,
and
the Bakassi. Yeah, that I was trying to remember then. I say Sakaba. Sakaba is a movie acted because of Bakassi
Yeah,
boys. Yeah.
acted because of it.
Thank you.
So the same way we have been asking the federal government to allow the same Bakassi boys to go to Tambisa and flush out the dreaded Boko Haram people. That's one. Two, you entered into my territory again this morning. You don't have a traditional medicine dealer.
Okay.
By next year, I will be the oldest traditional medicine practitioner in the MB Nation.
Okay.
Wow.
I'll be 50 years by next year, having undergone the whole process in 1977 at the age of 11. So,
Honorable, why you never preserve our traditional medicine now?
I have it. I have a farm. I have it in my house, in my village. Okay, I practice my traditional medicine effectively.
Okay.
Okay, I am known for that. Okay, and I'm building up my institution that is coming up.
Okay.
The only challenge is the remark you made about the Babalawan here. Ebafa is part of our system, and it's originated from the Bible. Okay, God asked Saul.
No. There are some of them that do those right one. I talk about Babalawo, they cook, they pan to them for how much to make people get money.
What Barry? The same way you people have been castigating professors earning less salary than councillors.
Okay.
That is the same language you want to castigate us in our traditional. If you know that during COVID-19, we are the people who sent Ajumbi to England, and we saved the Queen before the time. Okay? It was on my farm that we were able to put up an Ajumbi. And they brought it to England. And we took care of the Queen before she left.
Ajumbi said that it's so peppery.
And it's
That's
nice.
his area as a king. So he took a little of the Ajumbi. Okay. So we are preserving our culture. We don't want the issue of recolonization by bringing Chinese can wait and no. We have our Ajumbi here and take care of those situations. So let me leave you with this morning.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Elder. Okay, good morning.
Hello, good
Good
morning.
morning, my very good friend, Mr. Barry. How are you doing this morning?
Very great. Welcome aboard.
The dawn. Good morning, too.
Good morning.
Olumbife Onyeze Ezelobo.
Welcome, sir.
Mr. Barry and Lady Dawn, I want to add a little on the man that was sentenced in his absence, not knowing whether he's here in Nigeria or whether he has run to abroad. 75 years imprisonment.
Okay.
It has no meaning.
Okay.
There is nothing good about Johnson Motoshen sentencing the man to 75 years imprisonment. He has it waters nothing.
Okay.
My brother, Mr. Barry, you know that another government can come in tomorrow and give him pardon. Why not we use the system of China and Pakistan and other districts that if Nigeria happens to put a capital punishment for every person that's shown public fund, that there will be no more crime again. Do you know that even from presidency to date, this current government, if you go through them, all of them will go through jail and they will run to abroad. Maybe later time they will come back to Nigeria and they tell you that they are giving pardon. Why not give them a death sentence? Anybody that stole public funds, instead of giving this kangaroo judgment, 75 years imprisonment. Maybe after staying in abroad now, when he comes in, they will give him pardon. It has no meaning. This judgment, I don't know where we got it from. Let us use capital punishment. Are you not seeing the amount that got lost in NNPCL? 250-something trillion. It got missing in this government of NNPCL. And tomorrow now, maybe after this government left, another government will say that they will give him maybe the GM then 10, 50 years or 20 years. After all the said and done, he will took that money and went away.
Thank you.
320 billion naira. Then you are giving him 75 years. It has no meaning. Thank you and God bless.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very, very much. God bless you. All right. The issue with this Maman Saleh is that you know that he is also one of the biggest aspirants in Taraba State. He wanted to run for governorship. All of a sudden, they don't tell him, so they will convict him. The guy don't piacho. The guy is now piachoing. Dado Tiganga.
On the run.
So Justice James Omotosho has ordered for final forfeiture of his property and assets and the refund of the stolen funds. Well, he was very actively involved in trying to become governor of Taraba State. Imagine, as minister, see money in thief. 33.8 billion. Minister, as governor, what you can carry? We just carry half of the state. Waka. Anyway, that's the story. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Cosmos.
I greet you.
Yeah, good morning, Don.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Samada calls from Witcher Street in Owerri.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Cosmos and Don, take it to anywhere. Mama Stanley was convicted just because maybe he refused to be a member of APC. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And this was done in absentia. Maybe if he was around and maybe led all to become a member of APC, he wouldn't have given such a sentence.
Well,
That is the truth. You in the beginning, you asked why the people look at, some of us, look at voting or election as something that is transactional.
as business.
I think, yes, hello?
Yes,
I said as
we're
business.
Yes. Yeah, it's just almost the same thing because it has to do with being transactional.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's because of hunger and ignorance. They don't know the implication of seeing election as business.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if somebody gives you, let's say, 10,000,
Yeah.
and maybe when that person gets in, you vote that person in, and he gets in there and collects trillions or billions of naira. So you see what he gives to you makes no sense.
At all.
And he turns around to collect 1,000 times of what he has given you. Based on what we are seeing today, how much are we buying a liter of fuel? How much are we buying a kg of cooking gas? How much are because of the high cost of living today? And those who collected money to vote in or to support who is here today, they are regretting it. If they are not regretting it, it means that they are very foolish and sadistic. Thank you. Amma from Uche Street.
Thank you so
All right.
much, Amma.
Thank you, Amma. All right. On WhatsApp, we have Barrio and Dono. Happy morning.
Happy morning to you, too.
Thank God, Don, you are back. Barrio, if appointees of government don't talk about Mr. P.O., they will be seen as suspects. Dangote knows those NNPCL officials very well, so he is being cautious. It is so sad that APC has so wrapped the minds of their members such that they don't reason any longer. Nigeria must be liberated. The people's elder has spoken. Hey, Engineer Puka is here. Oh, gang, 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 gang. Done. Might suffer you small this morning. Okay, you know where. Might just leave it. After that, they go say, I no care.
Hey, God.
After
that, are you doing it for sure now? Or you're doing it with the whole of your
I'm
heart?
not doing it for sure now, but I'm trying to be a nice guy. Well, let's get this. Engineer Buka texting from Futo. The sudden political circulation of Akpabio's daughter-in-law towards the Senate president's seat is really looking like a multi-stage centrifugal pump operating under extremely low suction pressure. The entire system is already experiencing cavitation, vapor lock, and unstable fluid dynamics, viscosity. Imagine applying excessive discharge force when the inlet pressure is already below atmospheric equilibrium. That's going to be like, boom. Well, the political pipeline is now vibrating with turbulent flow, pressure imbalance, and mechanical fatigue. Instead of generating democratic efficiency, the process is producing unnecessary heat transfer, frictional losses, and rotational instability within the legislative chamber. At this point, the whole arrangement resembles a compressor suffering from poor lubrication and excessive backlash. Every moving component struggling to maintain synchronization while the engine of governance keeps misfiring under abnormal load condition. Efficiency equals to 0. Nigeria democracy is not a laboratory for hydraulic overloading or hereditary pressure transmission. Leadership should operate on calibrated thermodynamic principles, not through recycled political momentum, forcing the same pressure wave through the national system. Engineer Buka texting from Futo. I hear you, sir. But, well, stay talking. The whole thing is very simple. Why would you want to recycle something that is already having a turbulent issue? So we need something brand new. You have to remove the old lubrication, which is no longer very effectively reducing friction and reducing unnecessary heat transfer. Because when two metal collide, they give heat. Simple. They do corrosion and rusting away and eroding away of every principle of those metals. And that's exactly what Engineer Buka is saying, that we need new people, not same old, the Akpabios. Okay, let me Don read this one. This one is sweet.
Beautiful morning, my eloquent and majestic Barry Kosi and beautiful Don George. Stories of fraud in this country called Nigeria are very disturbing and worrisome. Who says Nigeria is not an outstanding rich country? Which monies are stolen in billions? Yet some of the culprits are moving about freely and some others are jailed 75 years in absentia. Is this not crazy? At the same time, most Nigerians are suffering in poverty and dying in hunger. Why won't other countries take Nigeria for a ride and see the country as a country having special concern? Can one ever be proud of being a Nigerian? Ezine Lady Julie Inosike.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Queen Dawn Alpha Ekoma.
Good morning.
I thank God for your life. I thank God for touching you and for resuscitating you.
Thank you,
You are
very
welcome.
much.
And to my good friend, Radio Marshall, please listen. I'm warning you for the first and last time. Stop teasing my sweet mom, please. Don't tease her again.
Come on, be going. Come on, be going. Eze, I know it's not you. I know it's not you. Eze, I know it's not you. There's no way you can hide. Eze, okay. Come on, be going. Jojo from Ikwere said, Double Barrel and Lolodon, good morning. I wish Lolodon a quick recovery.
Thank you.
Barrio C. Why Peter Obi always be a head deck to many politicians? Every news without mentioning Peter Obi, such news is not complete. Away. Baptism of Tiger Base to Lion Base Union, from frying pan to fire. Ukochuku, na the same people. Our action governor, Senator Hope Uzodimma, going back to Senate. Wow, he's supposed to contest for Nigeria president. Concerning the road safety, please, they should obey the law. They are always at Uguaji doing nothing. Barry, please take care of Dono. Simple, no bending corner. Let's have a nice day. Am I not taking care of you?
You're trying.
You're Thank
really
you.
Trying.
All right. Let's get this one done.
Okay, Ifeanyi Ejimkonye from Obiaku Egbema. Peter Obi is a serious nightmare to APC, and they should know that no amount of blackmailing will stop Nigerians to vote for Obi. And that man that is criticizing or blaming Obi should firstly criticize his master, Tinubu, who jumped into 5 political parties before he became president.
And this one says, good morning, Barry Cosmos and Don George. Please inform Imolites that the Fulani headsmen, numbering about 30 of them, have invaded Ezobodo community in Owerri West and kidnapped people and disappeared into forest last night. Emeka Nwachukwu from Azomta Cathedral, Owerri. What's going on? What is going on? How can they come? Where did they come from? Ezobodo forest. Where is that? Where would they be heading? Because I know that Ezobodo, Otamiri, Obinze Barracks is not far. Police station at Ihiagwa is not far. There's even also another one. So where would they enter forest? Where would that forest go to?
They started creeping in, oh God.
There's something I need people to understand is that when things happen like this, you need to surround the exit points of every forest. But because of fear, nobody will do nothing. It's very important that we do secure our communities. This is not like the north. The forests here, the bushes here, yes, they are thicker than the ones in the north, but they are smaller in size compared to the ones in the north. So people can't just come there, take people, and then they let them to get away. It's not a police job alone. It's also the community. Igwes of various communities. You need to find a way to raise the consciousness of the youths in the community. Unfortunately, these days, communities are inhabited by foreigners. Ezobodo is very close to Futo, and a lot of Futo students are all domiciled there. And at the end of the day, behind Ezobodo, by the time you get there, you are heading towards a different river state. So it's kind of very, very dicey there, but we need to take the preemptive actions. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Barry and your colleague.
I greet you.
Emeka from World Bank.
Hi.
You're welcome.
Barry, this kind of information they gave you, a caller gave now, or maybe a writer. If Nigeria is a serious country, this is a serious intelligent information.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, before this evening, today evening, it will be over. Nobody will think I'll talk anything about that. Otherwise, the security agencies should sweep into action now, not even since yesterday. But that is, by the way, Nigeria factor we play in. We know value life here. Barry, you see, this, you talk of Desmond Elliott. Desmond Elliott, I know him too well.
Okay.
Even when he was in the automobile industry. He know me, I know him. The kind of politics they play in Lagos State, do you know that our president, I don't know whether you see happen now, then even choose up to who will be councillor in Lagos State. I have a neighbor friend that is a councillor, that was a councillor.
Okay.
This guy, after his 3 years or thereabout in office, Tinubu, according to what he alleged, Tinubu told him, because to ask him, I called him, I said, what do you think contest? He said, Tinubu said he should not contest for second time. That is the turn of somebody else. And it happened like that. That was how political career of that guy died. Buddy, do you still remember Senator Mamora? Where is he today politically? Where is he? Can you point to where, whether house, whether senate, whatever?
He didn't contest again since after that time.
Is that what?
He did not contest again now, did he?
He cannot contest because the man that chooses who will contest and who will not contest has not choosing him. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
Immediately the Ruling Tinubu get into Senate. That man was politically, they retired him politically, complete. Even today, Buhari, he was a minister or one position like that. But today, you can't hear about Senator Mamora. You understand? So that is the politics with they play in Lagos State. That is where they play the politics. Audition of Obi, anybody that cares to listen, the answer, some of the answers have said it. Obi is the one was the camp. Nobody mentioned one or two. I think body politically. I don't think we go.
All right, thank you. Thank you
so much.
All right, Dr. Mrs. Emma Olebara from Owerri, a country is failing when unemployment explodes. The unemployed become frustrated and an easy recruit to evil works and restiveness. When industries are no longer functioning because of lack of power supply, products become very expensive and workers retrenched, sacked, and owed salaries. Industries are therefore filled and unemployment figure swells. May God help Nigeria. We all need purging. Nigeria needs purging. God will heal our broken hearts if we bring him the broken pieces. Wow. Philosophical there. Yeah. Thank you very much, Dr. Mrs. Emma Olebara. Who they advertise here now? Some advertise himself for, I beg, maybe J-Boy will come see him later. Don, let's see this one.
Barry and Alpha Don, greetings. So happy you recovered quickly. Barry, don't be excited. The sentence was in absentia, which is the more you look, the less you see.
Abi.
Justice Omotosho and his antics again. Akpabio and son-in-law are jokers in the park, so nothing to be excited about. Nigeria under APC is in the state of comatose, so we need 3 days intensive Holy Ghost field crusade to help rejuvenate the nation. Ike Wuru, Elder Chijuke.
All right, everybody, Nana and the rest of them will come here today. They need Holy Ghost fire now. With the Holy Ghost fire day. Hey. Wahala de Umogboro John Bosco Ike Chuku from Ngbidi says, good morning, Barry and Dawn. Before now, our politicians used to steal, at least with some restraint. You could see that in the amount stolen, but today they no longer steal but embezzle. So there's a difference between embezzle and stealing. Sinners, it will be swallowing until the country is fully mortgaged. To most of our public office holders, the disposition is, let me siphon as much amount as I can while in office. When I'm done, you people can take me to court or prison, after which I will return a small amount of the loot and go enjoy the huge remnant. We are not ready to fight corruption in Nigeria, and that's because corruption can hardly fight corruption. Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Thank you very much, John Bosco Ikechuku. Yes. Beautiful message there. Okay, our time is over. Let me just rush this on before we go to the news. Hi, greetings to you, Sabari and the lady with good heart, Ekoma. How are you guys doing? How you take no saying get good heart now?
Yeah, somebody wants to.
Not be somebody, I just ask. How you take no saying get good heart? Come, you don't give me your heart before.
I'm smelling jealousy here.
Don't be jealousy. That's so smart. You don't give me your heart before. How you take no saying get good heart?
Hey, good.
Now, wow, Sabari, see as you vibrate this morning like yesterday. These people, they're not going to let me rest. Chai, opposition, opposite says, good, Ekama, please, no, they miss work again. Somebody was talking yesterday like voucher beaten by the rain. Hi, Jesus Christ. But I thank God for today. Please, Ekama, no miss work. I'm Mazi Onyeka. Mazi Onyeka, you don't finish me. Oh, yeah, I can't be going. Thank you, everybody. Let's go on a short break now. When we come back, we'll continue with the conversation. Remember, we are talking about the voters' attitude and their behavior towards the election. Welcome to the news update on Echo FM 100.7. We are the fresh news people. Here are the latest stories we are keeping tabs on. In a determined effort to review consular matters, President Bola Tinubu stated that Nigeria will consider reciprocating Rwanda's 30-day visa-free status for Nigerians in the spirit of Pan-Africanism. This is as the President Tinubu and the Rwandan President Paul Kagame have resolved to activate mechanisms to deepen bilateral relations between the two countries. Operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission have arrested the Director General of the Energy Commission of Nigeria, Mustafa Abdullahi, over alleged money laundering offenses. President Bola Tinubu had on October 24, 2023, appointed Abdullahi as Director General of the Energy Commission of Nigeria. The The Oyo State Police Command has rescued a United States-based medical doctor from mob action following a false kidnapping alarm in Ibadan, the state capital. According to the State Police Public Relations Officer, DSP Ayanlade Olayinka, statements had been obtained from eyewitnesses, including an Okada rider allegedly hit during the confusion, while efforts were ongoing to identify and arrest those involved in the mob action and destruction of property. The Plateau State government has inaugurated a high-powered subcommittee to harmonize issues raised during the recent interaction between stakeholders and President Bola Tinubu over ongoing killings and insecurity in the state. The State Commissioner for Information, Joyce Ramnap, who made the disclosure, stated that the initiative seeks to ensure Plateau's priorities, particularly on security and development, they are clearly presented in subsequent discussions with the federal government. And in the world of sports, Manchester City's second string East passed Crystal Palace 3-0 to climb just 2 points behind Premier League leaders Arsenal, with 2 games remaining of a captivating title race. The 3-goal win takes City to 77 points, 2 behind Arsenal. City now have a superior goal difference of +1 and have scored 7 more goals. And in the world of business, Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development Festus Keyamo has said the emergence of more subnational airlines will strengthen Nigeria's domestic and regional aviation markets. Keyamo also stated that with about 277 frequencies being operated weekly by international airlines, state-owned carriers could help bridge the gap. Keyamo stated this when he received the management team of Bayelsa State-owned carrier following the successful issuance of the airline air operator certificate. And on the foreign scene, the United States stated that it would ease its system of demanding bond payments of visa applicants for certain fans seeking to come for the World Cup. The State Department said it would waive the bonds for team members competing in the World Cup matches in the United States, as well as for fans from competing countries who already have tickets and signed up for a priority system set up for visas. That is all for the news update at 10, brought to you by the news desk of Echo FM. For more information and inquiries, visit our social media platforms. On Facebook is Echo FM. On X is at Echo FM_OA. On Instagram and YouTube, Echo FM 100.7. You can listen to us anywhere in the world by clicking on www.echofm.net. And that is the news update. Thank you for listening. Stay with us.
Live from the Eastern Heartland, Echo FM 100.7 brings you engaging conversation on trending news.
We need the federal government to sort whatever issue they are having with ASU.
And by December this year, 4,000
Nigerian Imo youth will be employed in Europe.
It's explosive.
Well, first of all, we must understand that war in itself is a display of anarchy. When you talk about war, that is lawlessness at its peak. When you say you are fighting war to keep Nigeria one, no. You fought the war as a manifestation of your incompetence in the management of the crisis that was then part of Nigerian history.
Hilarious.
I get malaria, my cancer. Behind every successful man, there's a woman at the front. Look without you. Stop shaking your head. You stop shaking your head. You're one of those who are causing problems. On action.
And daring.
Mr. President, God will ask all of us, but you will be in the front. I will say, I've told the Senate President. Our nation remains one of the most insecure and least peaceful in the world today, making Nigeria one of the hungriest countries of the world. Nigerians now spend nearly their entire income on feeding. We may be hungry, but we can manage our hunger. My appeal is that you dedicate 20% of 2025, roughly 72 days, to visit each of the 36 states.
Catch the drama, feel the excitement on Straight Talk on Echo FM 100.7 Owerri with the Radio Marshal Barry Cosmos. Every weekday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Join the conversation on Straight Talk with Barry Cosmos. Straight Talk, get straight analysis, no bending corners.
Let's be poor. Breathe. Echo FM.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. Welcome, people. This is the Ministry of Straight Talk by the presiding Bishop, Barry Cosmos, and Judge Don. Welcome back to the show, everybody. How are we doing now? I hope we're ready for this, because today we are going to be taking a look at something very, very important. Yeah, I really wanted us to be serious with this matter now. Yeah. This is a very serious matter. The election is coming, and our behavior towards the election, we want to analyze that this morning, and I hope to hear your own take on this beautiful matter, because it is not easy for somebody to look at what is happening in this country and then be happy and be optimistic and be hopeful. We can blame the politicians all we want. We can blame the system all we want. But the fact is that who makes up the system? Yeah. Is it just the electoral umpires, the politicians? What about the voters themselves? Yeah. The actions of the voters. I told you earlier on that I was having a conversation with 3 other guys, and their attitude shocked me. One said that as they give her money for hand, na in the vote. If it don't be so, you no go vote. I was like, why would you want to do that? I say, because that's the only time you get money from politician. Then I asked them, do you need money from politician, or you need the politicians to go in there and do what will help you? So since they have decided not to do anything for us, then they have to pay him that small one when go use then. At least even they the dream beer ain't gonna say, him follow drink something, him follow chop small. I was like, has it gotten to this? When the youths who are supposed to be the most aggrieved, the most energetic, the most vibrant people going into this election with all manner of vigor, trying to change the status quo, are the ones that have already succumbed to the norm. Because right now, it's the norm in Nigerian election that everybody got to wait for money to vote. It's now transactional. It's not a business. How did we get here? Politicians weaponize poverty. And you clap for them and clamor for what they use in weaponizing poverty. By the time they bring that sort of thing they use to weaponize poverty, you start complaining. But I've given you. So it's like when you go to market to buy something, a seller sells something to you, you pay money. That same thing, is it still the seller's own or you that bought it? Same thing, if a politician comes here and pays you to go and vote, he has bought you, so he has nothing to do for you. I was discussing earlier today with Bishop Nelson when he came to the office. I was saying many things people go to church, Bishop, to pray about. It's what the government can easily do for them.
Thank you.
I gave you a typical example. A lot of young women go to church today. A lot of young men go to church. What is their prayer point? God, I want a husband. God, I need a wife. I was telling him that. Are you aware that prayer, no be God supposed to answer that prayer? It's a very simple thing. If the economy, if the country is good, that man will have money to marry. Because if you don't get money, how you want you to marry? What will make you have money? The government, period. So now that country was supposed to go to pray for church. And he was saying he has not seen it from this angle. But I want you to see it from this angle. So many things we pray for in this country is what government can easily do for us. 3 square meal. Do we need to go to church to pray for 3 square meal? Do we need to go to church to get money to pay for school fees? Do we need to go to church to get food to eat? God, give us our daily bread. Newsflash. Transport to go find daily bread now don't cost past the daily bread
Itself.
I hope you understand where the situation is. And then the only opportunity we have to change that into what we need, we sell it, collect peanuts. And now politicians are bragging that they can pay up to 20,000 each person in their ward. Where is that money coming from? Who has that money? Who in his right senses will carry the money go to bribe people for election where you don't know whether he go win? Unless the money not being owned. So this is what I want us to talk about today. Listen, people, listen very, very well. If we know what is good for us,
Do it.
we need to start thinking. Those of you who are listening to me now thinking, what is he talking about? Anyhow, for like more vote, don't go rigam. They don't already write the result. They don't already write this. They don't already do that. That is the first defeatist theory, mindset of a defeatist person. Because you have already given up before it even started. Who told you they can write out of 93 million voters, 70 million of Nigerians come out to vote, somebody is going to rig it? How? Whose calculator is calculator? I keep saying it. Most of us have voters cards simply because of bank go ask you to bring any ID, and voters card is the easiest to even bring. Because some people don't throw away the slip of national ID, no get that. Some people, they don't get motor, so they don't think about having a driver's license. Some people need to travel, so they don't think about international passport. The only card you can get is what? Voter's card, which everybody has a right, so long as you're up to the age of voting, 18 years. So everybody, one way or the other, who is up to 18 years has a voter's card. Not because they want to vote, but because they need it for transaction. Wow. So it has gotten to this point where we need to tell you the way in be. Before I'll ask your own opinion, let's take a look at a country. Imagine Nigeria has good governance. What would happen? First, no more borrowing. Secondly, NNPC remits only the oil money where they say all of it, gross money, to the federation account. That move alone, just that move of NNPC remitting everything to the coffers of government alone, which hunger we need again in this country? What do we need? Just make electricity bill, only the bill alone, be going into federation accounts. These two alone, do we need any other place to look for money? When we get this money now, if governor no carry 50, 100 cars, why they worry everybody for road? Each of those cars was bought with money. Each of those car driver will be paid. Each of those cars will be fueled. Each of those cars will be maintained. And governor travels every other minute. So they will be maintaining it like rigorously. Imagine governor traveling with 4 or 5 cars alone of what is happening. Not to talk about Tinubu, we don't even know how many cars. And each of those cars, none of them be 100 million. None. None of those cars, what do you mean 100 million?
Thank God.
So if these things are brought down, imagine that we have a government that's not wasting our money, buying 160 million for House of Rep. We already get car. Not wasting our money on spending billions of naira on newspaper in the office. Not wasting our money on carrying people who are not necessary from one point to the other in the name of a following president in foreign trips. Not having 12 presidential jets that we are going to go and park somewhere and be paying money for parking fee. That does nothing, that just stay there. Not having the president that will not stay in the country, traveling every day, spending money unnecessarily without any returns. Imagine that we have a government like that. How would it feel like? Imagine we have a government that will look at our younger ones and then that provides education for them. Not school. I said education. Because education and school are two different things. There can be school without education. That's what we have right now. I was in IMSU yesterday. I was so shocked. See lecture hall. And even pray me one day that, collapsed for somebody. Are you aware that in IMSU now, we have a big story building that is dilapidated and nobody is using, but money was spent in building it. To maintain it is a problem. That's that kind of place. We want to talk about that. We have students graduating from our university without doing one research one day, and a university is supposed to be a research institution. No research. None. We have a school that cannot boast of having a graduate that can stand firmly and compete with other ones abroad. Is that school or education? What sort of education is that? Even in our secondary school today, nobody feel right even internal exam without copying Expo. So what kind of education is that? So this is what, if we have a good governance, everything will just be working normal. You don't need to go to court for you to go and check who will be presidential candidate or no presidential candidate. You don't need to go to court to go and determine who should be eating and who should not be eating. You don't need to go to court to go and give money meant for local government to the local government. You must go to court, and after the court, they hold it. The institutions are not working. Nothing is working. In a government where police go stand for road, they collect money. Imagine we have a government that stops all that. You think it's not possible, right? Can it ever be possible? Don, can that be possible?
Yes, it can. I mean, thank God you actually said it that, in fact, many people now, just hearing what you just said, that there are certain things we shouldn't be praying to God about because he has actually or naturally provided those things for us. So when you see people suffer for those basic needs, you wonder if actually there is a government in this particular said country.
It's very clear. Seriously, there are so many things we shouldn't be going to church to pray. Imagine a woman going to church, God, I want my Pekin make him pass exam. Imagine that. God, I want to have food to eat. These are things that are dear for you. If you have a job, good paying job, would you be going to church to pray for such things? Would you? So these are things government can easily do. Woman to go church, go pray for husband. When there are so many men in the streets, they can't marry. No money. Ho-ha. You think the men don't want to get married?
Yeah, they do.
They want to. No, they don't have anything. You think so many men want to be in Bet Niger shop from morning till night? What are they doing there? Hustle, just to see whether they will get once more money.
Yeah.
Bet Niger are going to collect this more what they even get.
It's terrible.
This is the situation. So it's a serious matter, and I'm very serious talking about it. We need to take a look at ourselves. And then the worst part of it is that the young people have given up and they want to take 1 naira in place of their future. And the politicians know that and they use it against you and you fall victim every time. I'm talking to you right now. If you are one of those, please think before you act. That's more money they collect. 20,000. You know, now just, reach 2 cartons of beer. Rich. If you buy you half bag of rice.
Oh.
He can't pay you school fees. If you pay NEPA bill. That 20,000 they're giving to you, it cannot do anything. If you cook better spot of soup. The one where they're annoying me pass is the mothers. When election reach now, they will carry a party uniform from village, go collect bag of salt with somebody's face. They will give you envelope with the person's face for you to go and vote for them so that they will go recover the money. Which businessman spends money without looking for profit?
In return. Thank you.
This is exactly what we need to talk about. So I want to hear your own thought about this we've said this morning. Let's advise ourselves. Let's encourage ourselves.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about INEC. I don't want to talk about rigging. Yeah. Let's look at our own behavior first.
Our own self.
What do you want? Ask yourself, ask your neighbor out there, what do you want? What government do you want? Who can be that person or persons? A government is not about president. If the president is good and the governors are bad, it's all going to be bad. So you start from your councillor down to your local government chairman to your state house of assembly members, federal house of assembly members, senators, governors. They are all involved. Even PGs. They are all involved. Think well. But the way they give you money, you may vote for them. Does it mean well?
Yes.
If you collect that money, which rights do you have to even hold the person accountable?
Or to speak?
Let us hear your voice, Jory. 0911 20,022. Add your voice to the conversation. Or
0707 454 1014.
Good morning and welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Barry Cosmos.
I greet you.
And Lady Kama.
Good morning.
Well, my name is Onanke Fang.
Okay.
Fine, you're welcome.
To be honest with you, you have spoken well.
Yeah.
You have said it all.
Thank you.
The problem is so much. I believe you have really, looked in depth. We really need to work on ourselves. Let us come up and do voting. Like I just have, if 6 million people can come out to vote, how can you rig it? Can't rig it.
You can't.
So you are hitting the nail, the hammer on the nail. we really need to work on ourselves. Everybody should go and get his DVC. Let us be ready and make sure that we reject bad government. If we do that, it may not be business as usual. The problem is that we usually allow the officials to just go away, do whatever they want to do. Yeah. Thank you very much. And God
Thank
bless
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Barry Cosmos, and good morning, Lady Don Ekoma.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, Uncle JP.
Yeah, my name is the Radio General, the Uncle JP, from Omodobogo, Hajjaba local government. Yes, I want to say that you people have spoken it on. Why do I say so? The electors are the people, the problem we have in this country. They are ready to take 2,000 naira, vote against their conscience. What our people are looking for is the immediate gain they are getting. They're not thinking of future. Let me tell you, all the people that are following Peter Obi, if all of them come out and vote for him and stand there and say, we have voted and we defend our vote.
Yes.
I'm telling you that the federal government will not be able to do them anything because when that's what they call, population of people. If the population who are on one side is up to 1,000 people in a polling booth, and the other person is getting only 10, the other person is getting the rest of the votes, there's no way they can be able to rig it. That's the problem. But the problem we have is that we ourselves will take the immediate one. We don't take anything for future. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you. God bless you. All right, keep the calls coming. Let's take some messages as well on Facebook after this caller. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning once more, Mr. Cosmos and the Dawn.
Good morning.
Amma, welcome back.
Thank you very much. Yes, that has been the problem, what you are raising this morning. So like I said previously, some of us, we don't reason before we do certain things. Somebody will come and give you 2,000, 3,000, or even 10,000 for you to vote for him or her. And you don't consider what are you going to gain after electing such a person. Is this person a good person or not? Why is he bribing me to vote for him or her? We don't do, some of us don't reason that way. It's what happened at the last election. Some people were giving money to vote in some candidates in, and they did. Now they are suffering it. How can somebody out of the Commonwealth, the world that belongs to both of you, out of it just gives you a peanut from it for you to vote for him? And they go on after voting, go enjoying billions of naira. Is it not foolishness? And when he gives you 10,000, like I said before, it turns around to collect you one policy or the other, to collect 1,000 times of the money has given to you. Just like what we are suffering today, like I said previously. What we are suffering today, look at the cost of fuel, the cost of cooking gas, the cost of everything generally, the cost of electricity. So has the federal government not turned back to collect whatever money is spent on the citizens to vote for him? It's really abhorrent. One thing I want to point out, Mr. Cosmos, that your friend, Engineer Ebuka, the man is a wonderful man. I think he deserves an award. The way he learns his thoughts with English language, scientifically, I think it's wonderful. He does something that is very, very difficult. I think he deserves an award. And I like the way he do it. And people don't understand it. Those of us who know the,
the ones that know the terminologies. Yes.
Elementarily. So it's the only people that can understand what is right. But he's trying. And
all right.
Kudos to him. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Amma. Let's go on our Facebook and bring you some messages now. Then let's have this one from Okbong Iyele.
Hey. Good morning, Barry Cosmos. How is everything? My name is Inyam. Inyam. Texting from New Owerri. I also greet our beautiful lady, Ame Sirio. Barry, our politicians have started putting shoulder pad, also dancing their music. No problem. Everywhere is good. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Well, we have this one from Don Ike. Says, good morning, Barry and Don, welcome back. I hope you are getting better.
Yes, thank you, Don Ike.
Ahunwa John Easy says, Honorable Ahunwa John Easy, that's DJ Easy from Nkalo, Ifakala, and Bitolu local government. Good morning, Barry, and the angelic voice in the studio, Miss Dawn. Barry, voters' behavior towards 2027 elections to me is diverse. Okay, it says diverse, okay. Some threatening by court, others thinking otherwise. All I know is that the Lord shall see us through. Thanks and have a nice day ahead. DJ Easy. So I threatened to boycott it, and then others are still saying, well, look, the more you see, the less you understand. All right, let's take this one down.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Barry Cosmos and Don. You guys are looking good. Don, welcome back. With these things EFCC did to the hospital, it's not a good one by leaving patients in critical condition. Why EFCC tear gas in a hospital? What are they doing for this country?
All right. What is the EFCC doing for this country? You can answer that by yourself. And of course, Okpong Iyele came back and says, Barry, everything is happening in Akwa Ibom State. For Senator Akpabio, with his sister-in-law, is iron sharpening iron. Do me, I do you, man, no go. Barry, don't worry, more are coming. Okay. Samuel Gabriel says, Barry and Lady Ekoma, good morning to you both. More strength to you both. I love your program. Thank you
so
very much.
Samuel.
And of course, Don, this one says what?
Okay, this one is from Ifeanyi from Egbema. Court jails ex-minister Maman, 75 years, over 33.8 billion fraud. I believe that man is not a member of APC, because if actually he is a member of APC, his sin, which is looting 33.8 billion naira, would have been forgiven, and the case would have also been swept under the carpet, just like Yahaya Bello, Ganduje, Oji Uzokalo, and other APC members. Their cases have been swept under the carpet. APC government should stop being biased in the fight against corruption by protecting corrupt politicians that belong into APC and using EFCC and other anti-graft agencies to witch hunt their opposition members, all in the name of fighting corruption. But what I strongly believe is that a corrupt man, government, or group will never fight corruption without being biased.
All right. Uh-oh. Good morning.
Morning, Barry.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning. That's Mr. Ejike. I'm calling from MCC Road.
Mr. Ejike, you're welcome.
Barry, yes, you've said a lot, especially the one you talk about school, but not education. But it doesn't end there.
Okay.
You see, this country, the politicians, they have frustrated the people. And this is why they keep doing that, so that they keep having their way. What am I talking about? The value system here.
Yeah.
The value system. So most of our youth here, how many of them do have political education? How many of them? How many of them know that if I don't do well, if I don't vote well, if I don't even participate, because some of them even shy away. If I don't even participate, what becomes my fate? Such education has not been given to them. Do you get my point?
Yeah.
Some of them will not even vote apathy. You are even talking about those who will be given 10,000 or even 2 naira. What about voter apathy? They will say this. I know INEC is a very big problem. But INEC, that problem is being caused by politicians anyway, coupled with our security agencies. Because the security agency is no longer security agency for Nigerians. It's just security agency for the politicians. In fact, they are all bullying agencies, because they won't allow you to do the right thing, and they are not ready to do the right thing. So, yes, they are not ready to do the right thing. Even when you want to resist that the vote will be counted. Don't be surprised that the security agencies will be used to chase people away.
Yeah.
For insisting that this vote must be counted. You see the problem?
Yeah.
So the voting system here is that when you talk about for them to vote, my brother, which one is my own self? Let them go.
All right, thank you.
This one.
Thank you very, very much, my brother.
Thank you so much.
Excuse me.
Okay.
This other was the artisans who say that political, it doesn't concern them. They will stay away, forgetting that just one policy will punish them, and they won't pay attention to what is happening in politics.
Yeah.
Artisans.
Thank you very much.
So it's time we carry our political education. Political parties should do that. Political parties, they should carry our political education.
All right. Thank you very, very much for your contribution.
Thank you.
All right. Onyeka Onyemegu said, hi, greetings to you, Sabari, and the lady with good heart, Ekoma. How are you guys doing? Now, wow, Sabari, see as you did. Okay. Okay. Come on, carry a while at the go. I know it again. Sabari and Lady Dawn, you are looking fresh like bread from the oven. Thank God. Okay. Where this message wrong go? EFCC and the judiciary are playing from me to you with corruption cases. Judgment in absentia is their latest ploy to hoodwink Nigerians. APC is busy recycling corruption in all aspects of our polity. Now we know Imakwa. Why all those in office want to perpetuate themselves anyhow come 2027. They have forgotten that somebody gonna lose or win. Time will tell. The people's elder Chijoke. All right, this one is what? From Chief Ben.
Okay, Barry and Dawn, the conviction of the former Minister of Power, to me, is a welcome development. But then the main question cannot be traced. How come the government is looking the other way on several other cases of this nature? Government must tackle this cankerworm called corruption from all fronts. For now, corruption seems to be a metaphor for Nigeria. The fight against corruption must be seen to be all-encompassing and not selective.
All right, let's go. Beautiful. Back to the phone lines. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Barry Cosmos and Lady Ekoma.
Good morning.
If you like, do your voice may sound like what Oyibo man. Steve, I know it's not you.
This one don't catch me. Yeah, Lady Ekoma, you don't come out from under the weather where you go under. You go hide yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, welcome back.
Thank you.
Barry, I don't have much to say this morning. The only question I want to ask is this.
Okay.
Corruption, they fight corruption.
I thought.
Bye-bye.
Steve, don't carry come now. Corruption, they fight corruption.
No.
How? Okay, now corruption, they fight corruption. Good morning. Who did that?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Barry. Good morning, Don.
Good morning.
I greet you.
This is man calling from Woban.
All right.
Barry, I don't like it when we continue to say that the party vote. Nobody voted for these people. They rigged themselves in. We know how we voted now.
No, my brother, with a C. People they buy, people they collect.
But it also no big. The main thing that they did not, INEC did not count our vote. When we are votes, they counting. That is the issue. If our votes count, let them the people will collect money and still vote.
In your polling unit, how many people were there to vote?
That is the issue. But what we are talking about, this last one that will be vote will be in that book. I know. Young boys, we are playing football in the field. And journalists came and asked us, young men, are you not going to vote? They said, madam, we have already voted. That's what the zeal the people used to vote. But where did it go to? The judiciary and INEC messed us up.
So the question now is that because they messed you up one time, you give up?
No way. That is the issue. Let everybody pick their vote. This time around, it won't be the same.
All right.
No
Thank
more
you.
glitch.
Thank you. That's the spirit we want. Everybody if somebody come your house, come pack something wey no be on your own thing, carry go. You don't go use vest, go bring them back. Make we provoke. Everybody provoke. Nobody go carry gun or knife or machete. Carry that your PVC. Carry them. In fact, the ones when they come out last time, when I come out, so yeah, we want them again, when I rig them again, we'll see. This time, may anybody try to tell Nigerians and a glitch. I'm going to glitch himself that day. So what we are looking at for is that nobody should sit down and not interested. You can't be not interested. It's affecting everybody one way or the other.
Yeah.
Look, guy, the trek now, my motor don't park. I don't feel drive them. A lot of people, they do their own thing. Because by the time when you buy fuel for motor, buy fuel for office, buy fuel for house, how much be your money? Now, these same issues are going to continue. If we cannot change the government, that is, change the personnel in the government, how do we make sure we change certain things that they are doing? We kept quiet. We are so docile. Everything happens. They talk. We just go on pages of newspaper, shout, call radio, talk, and sit down. Same old, it continues. You can't sit down in the face of this. Actions needs to be taken. Not be fight. Not be gara-gara. Not be protest. There are a lot of ways to deal with issues like this. I hope you know that all the senators, what they call rebel stamp senators, all of them are going to recontest. If you know the senator is rubber stamp, make sure he does not go back there. That's the first step.
Yeah.
Because if we can't change the president, change senators. If you never change senator, change House of Rep members, change governor. These ones are easier than president. So we can deal with this thing. This is a constituency thing. It has nothing to do with president or no president. So if the person in your constituency is not doing well, vote that person out immediately. Not be to talk. Not be 7 person go come. In the whole local government, you have 500,000, 200, 100,000, 50,000. What kind of nonsense is that? But if in one local government, we have up to 500,000 come out, 400,000 come out, 300,000 come out, on that day, vote. Might see who want to rig. People where they rig, they know they fear. Who tells them they know they fear?
They are.
Even police where they say they carry gun to do that, make them see 1 million people they match, they come out, they no go sorry come up for there. The truth is that the fewer we are, the fewer you are, will give these people all the temerity to do what they want to do. If you want to change 1 million, you cannot change 1 million to 10,000. It must be 1 million to 100,000. You just need to remove 1 0. So for you to remove 2 zeros to make it 10,000, you will have a bigger problem because you will find way to correct. Everybody gonna say now 2 0, two numbers come out, but you can easily change that one, the last 0 to 1, or just come out this in 1. So that is exactly what we are talking about. So if they want to change 50,000 to 5,000, all they need to do is to what? Cancel 1 0. But change 500,000 to 5,000. He had. I don't know if we're communicating.
Yes.
If we're communicating, please just tell yourself that this is the only way. The only way is everybody come out. So long as you are up to the voting age, come out. In fact, the one who never reached voting age, whether on the near voting age, come out, come observe. And see people. We'll see how they go. You do. That is the only weapon we have now. Use it. Because if we miss this chance, this 2027, hey, all this is how we talk. Now we never even near to reach Malachi. We still there like first or second page of Genesis. We never go nowhere. This has nothing to do with criticizing government in power. No. It has everything to do with the attitude of people.
Yeah.
We complain. We love to complain. We enjoy complaining. But take action is
the
the
needful
problem.
is a problem.
Somebody will not tell me the one where we take, what thing happen? If I hear that nonsense talk again, for anybody, I just know you're part of the problem. We don't want to hear that crazy thing.
Yeah.
You cannot fight today because you lost the battle.
And relax.
You won't fight tomorrow, you lost the battle. You keep fighting until you win.
Yeah. You keep showing up.
They say if you try today and fail, try again. To change something, to fight evil, is not a day's job. Because you think you won and they took the partisanship from you, according to those of you who say you won the election, they rigged the election, and then you go back and sit down. Even if they must rig, make it very difficult for them. Don't make it so easy. That's our message today.
Yeah.
The message is loud and clear. Get your
PVC.
So I go INEC office. I go find the number of PVC. In fact, I go begin drag name. They call their name. Okay, this person, you never collect your PVC. Go and get your PVC. I go collect the list. Come to call on the name one by one. Oh, no, the people with a problem. Maybe that's what we'll start doing. So that you will realize that going to register is one thing. Collecting is another thing.
Yeah.
Voting is another thing. On that day, somebody could go open shop. Because if you don't sell that the way we do election, you don't go sell again. Please, if we go lock shop for one day.
Lock it.
I remember the very first sit at home in Imo State here. Anybody will say won't go anywhere. Your name is sorry, go trek from back, go here. You don't go see even Okada. You don't see for road. Everybody sit down. Let's bring that spirit again one more time on election day.
Yes.
Everybody lock up. Go to the polling unit. In fact, more set fire. We're going to cook morning, afternoon food, chop there in case we're hungry. That's the spirit we need now. Yeah. That's the only way we can change things. So everybody get up, wake up, wake up. Stop being there. If you old enough, you go tell us, we'll help you. Hold your grandpapa, carry and go vote. Even people in the hospital said they vote. So please, you can have your two hands, your leg, your head all intact, and you sit down for her for this 2027 election. You know, go be that person. Tell yourself, I will not be that person.
Yes.
Look at yourself very well. Say, I will not be that person who will be the problem for myself. Because what you're doing is to your own self.
Yeah.
I look at my little girl, my little boy in the house, and I wonder how, if something happens to me now, I look on they capable to provide for them, how will they grow up? Because the system cannot support them.
At all. At all.
Anybody who gets small picking for house, God forbid, something happens, and then you are not able to work for 1 year. Imagine what will happen to your family. No good system allows children to suffer. But in our own here, even the one where you work, gratuity where they go pay your papa, make it take care of it, a problem. So everybody wake up, wake up, wake up. Yes. This is not time to sit on the fence. 2027 election is not an ordinary election.
Yes.
When they shout revolution, revolution, the best revolution you can do is all Nigerians wake up, get your PVC, head to the polling unit, and cast your vote. Stay there. Don't cast go anywhere. Stay there. Count it. Make I can see the electoral law where tell person to give them the mandate to say, decide whether you go do electronic transmission or not electronic transmission. All these things are doing all these things because you will not do anything. You don't have anything to say. They know your behavior. They know your attitude. So what they do is they work on your intelligence and make sure you sit down in your house thinking the election result has already been written. If they think the election result has been written, why are they campaigning?
Very good.
They have to sit down for their house now. If a politician thinks that he has already won the election, why is he campaigning? Putting billboards everywhere, going to radio and television, newspapers, shouting everywhere, if they think they have already won. Why are they doing congresses, selecting people? They should have asked, okay, we don't select the people who will be president and they select the people who will be vice. Select senators, select. So please, I've said what I need to say today. I know it's not something. Somebody will tell me it's not easy. It is easy. All you need to do is get up and go there. Very easy. And I'm also hearing reports that people who want to change their voting booth, their own word and all that, people will register, maybe you were living so and so where at World Bank, you've packed to Oji, and then you cannot travel from Oji to where you are registered. You cannot change it. Hey, we have enough time now. Yes. Find a way to change it. Don't sit down there, you go once, you go twice, no work. This is the process. You must finish the process. Excuse, no matter how beautiful excuses are, they make no meaning, they make no difference. Don't give excuses. Excuses not to help anybody. Do the work, achieve what you need to achieve, and let damn the consequences. Yeah. Now, I've painted a picture of good governance, I've painted a picture of bad governance, I've painted a picture of what you need, and I've painted a picture of where we are today, sitting dormant. So what is going to be your action going forward? I'll leave that one to you. Well done. You want to wrap it up?
Yeah, you have actually done justice to all of it, in as much as they were not itemized, but I think every one of them out there listening to you have actually gotten everything. So it's now left for us to actually do the needful right now and ensure that our votes would definitely count come 2027.
Thank you very much. On that beautiful note, let's just take one or two messages and then we call it a wrap on this very beautiful morning. Blessed morning, Barry, and our sister Emma. They don't give you a new name, Emma. Okay, so Emma from World Bank. Okay, I don't agree that people voted for them. They rigged themselves into power with the help of INEC and judiciary. You see, that's what we're talking about. Yeah. Yes, they helped themselves, INEC and judiciary, all those things. Yes, you know why? Because the numbers were small. It's a very simple thing. The entire Southeast could not muster 3 million votes. The entire Southeast. Anambra, Enugu, Imo, Abia, and Ebonyi cannot get 3 million votes put together to give one person. And then you want to talk about victory? How? Check it out. So stop complaining about our vote. They use judiciary. The numbers were too small. We need to increase it this time. You want victory? 5 million, 6 million. That is what you need. You don't get it, forget about it. Don't come here and complain that you did this, they did that. Yeah. That's nonsense. If you say that it's happened, it's happened. I'm not saying it didn't happen, it happened. But no, we need to just double the effort. I mean, triple the effort if we need to. But I agree to you. My name is Darlington, and anybody who calls himself a Nigerian should get his voter's card already and ensure that he voted. I'm saying this because if we allow this government to come back, it will amount to death sentence to us. Since we cannot remove them through protest, this is our last chance. Insecurity, hardship, and borrowing. APC identity. Remember, Tinubu said we should not vote him back if he did not give us 24 hours electric light. This is the opportunity. One of the political parties is going to revisit the fuel subsidy. Please ensure your vote is counted. Thank you very much, my brother, for your message. And John Bosco Ikechuku said, from Ngbidi, good morning, Barry and Don, Mr. Barry. All I want to say is thank you very much for this topic of discourse. According to St. Augustine of Hippo, the God who created you without you will not help you without you. Our destiny is in our hands. That is the best way to leave this beautiful program for today. Yes. Let's do this again for the weekend edition tomorrow, Friday. Thank you very much. Thank you, Don.
Thank you.
And of course, thank you to everybody who have been part of the program. Apologies if I did not read your message or we didn't read them out. Please know that it is not intentional. Yeah. Let's do this again tomorrow. Bye-bye for now. Barry Cosmas signing out. Up next, that's Slim Diva on Health Revolution.
The sound of the city. 100.7.
Join Mary, the Slim Diva, your most adorable, every weekday on Health Revolution, Mondays to Thursdays at 11 a.m. on She Matters, Fridays at 11 a.m. and on Kiddies Timeout every Saturday at 10 a.m. Don't miss it.
Revolutionize your health. It is time to thrive. On Health Revolution, we bring valuable insights, inspiration, and practical tools to help transform your health, reduce chronic diseases, and improve your well-being. Learn from leading health experts, researchers, and practitioners as they share cutting-edge information and advice that will help you make informed decisions. Join Mary, the Slim Diva, every weekday from Mondays to Thursdays at 11 a.m. on Echo FM 100.7 Owerri. Health Revolution, your daily tonic for healthy living.